shooting on the Armenian-Azerbaijani border. Former presidents of Armenia against the incumbent prime minister. Welcome to the Armenian Network, your source for Armenian news and events all over the world in English. Today, we will present what has been happening in Armenia in recent days by giving accurate information. So, we are going to talk about shooting in Gegharkunik. From which positions did the Azeris fire? Former RA presidents are present at the demonstrations. The Armenia-Azerbaijan Peace Treaty will be ready soon. The collapse of one of the main roads of Yerevan. And of course, some good news in the end. Shooting in Gegharkunik. From which positions did Azeris fire? Former RA Ombudsman Arman Tatoyan issued a statement. Yesterday, a few days before that, the Azerbaijani shootings in Gegharkunik were mainly from positions located in the sovereign territory of Armenia for more than a year. We are talking about the May 2021 invasions. As the illegally armed Azerbaijani troops are located in the immediate vicinity of the villages of the RA Gegharkunik region, in the pastures, grasslands, and arable lands belonging to the residents, these aggressive shootings pose a real threat to people's lives and health, disrupting their normal life. On May 21st, at around 2:05 p.m., Azerbaijani units opened fire on military bases of the RA armed forces located in the eastern part of the Armenian-Azerbaijani border. As a result, Gor Aghavni Gayulsaryan, a conscript of the RA Defense Army, received a gunshot wound. This was reported by the RA Ministry of Defense. His condition was satisfactory after receiving necessary medical assistance. Former RA presidents are present at the demonstrations. As you know, the protests in Armenia do not stop. Thousands of people took to the streets demanding the resignation of the current government. Former RA presidents, in particular Serge Sarkisyan and Robert Khocharyan, take an active part in the demonstrations. This is the third RA president Serge Sarkisyan in this shot, who is arriving in France Square. He was greeted by party members. And here is Robert Khocharyan. Citizens approached him in the square, asked questions, took photos, and tried to talk with him. Both they and their families were participating in the demonstrations. However, Robert Khocharyan and Serge Sarkisyan have officially stated that they will never aspire to come to power again. But being Armenian, they will bring their potential in favor of depriving Nikol of power the day before. The demonstrations are also carried out outside Armenia. Here is how a group of Armenians greet Nikol Pashinyan in Brussels. They shout, "Nikol, traitor!" The Armenia-Azerbaijan Peace Treaty will be ready soon. The trilateral meeting of the Prime Minister of the Republic of Armenia, Nikol Pashinyan, President of the European Council, Charles Michel, and the President of the Republic of Azerbaijan, Ilham Aliyev, took place in Brussels. Hayastan MP Artur Gazinian wrote on his Facebook page, "My reliable sources in Brussels report that the peace agreement between Armenia and Azerbaijan will be finalized during the Pashinyan-Aliyev meeting. The essential conditions of the agreement are: 1. Both sides recognize each other's territorial integrity. 2. Artsak's cultural autonomy within Azerbaijan. 3. Armenia provides a corridor connecting the western territories of Azerbaijan to Nakhichevan, which should have the same status as the corridor connecting Artsakh to Armenia. 4. Armenia should have a limited number of armed forces on a contractual basis. 5. The Republic of Armenia and Azerbaijan guarantee the security and safety of mutual investments. 6. Unblocking of communications should be done in stages. Initially, the communications of the southern regions will be blocked. 7. Demarcation and delimitation of borders must be carried out within the borders existing as of 1991. The collapse of one of the main roads of Yerevan. A section of the road leading from Yerevan to Leningradian Street to Tizernakabert Highway collapsed. Although the people on the spot were miraculously saved, several electrical poles failed, and a sewer pipe was damaged, and sewage was discharged due to the collapse. Here is a worker working in this shop who explains that after surviving that incident, she thinks that she was born a second time. Fortunately, there was little traffic at that time and no one was injured. The road to Dalma was closed on both sides because of the potential risk of another collapse. And of course, we have come to the end. We will present the next story, which is good news for all Armenians. 9 months ago, 40-year-old Araxia Mkhartumyan had a dream of her son Karen coming out of the ocean dressed in blue. He did not say anything, but only smiled. A few months before that, 20-year-old Karen Mirzoyan died in the 44-day war. After seeing this dream, Araxia realized that she would have a child, and that child would be a boy. He seemed to know that they were waiting for him. That's why he hurried, says Araxia, looking at the child sleeping peacefully in her arms with a smile. We have come to the end of this video. If you like what you saw and want to see more, hit the like and subscribe. See you next time. Bye.